So we can have people who they are born again 10 years. Under their watch, their younger sister becomes a common household prostitute. They've never wept. Under their watch, their brother has gone into Yahoo, and all they do is stop him. It's not good. You will go to hell. Well, the altar is crying for your tears. Do you have a depth of experience that out of the weight of your own encounters with God, you can bring men to come and participate in what you have with God? Everybody now hears our brother sing songs, and everybody wants to sound like him. You see, the glory of God is not in the sound. You must become one with the words. Your heart must be one with the words that are pouring forth from your mouth. You know, we're a generation that sings all kinds of, Lord, I'm ready to die now. Now, kill me now, kill me now. And God is looking at your heart and saying, you that if I give a blank check, I was telling them on Sunday at the tent, I said, if God gives you a blank check now, and he says, anything you want, I will give you, what will you ask for? Be honest. What will you ask for? The thing you ask for, who will get profit from it? You know, when I found God, I vowed that I won't be fake. You see, I don't know how to entertain people. I don't know how to pretend. When I was struggling, when I come to meetings like this, I find a corner. I stay with Jesus. I cry my eyes out. People then used to look at me and say, you're always crying. You're always. If I push this message to a point now, I will start weeping, because that's how I weep in my closet. Because while other people can see things crumbling, the church of God just going in one direction, and they say, let's just have church. Me, I won't be able to sleep in the night. You know a man called Watchman Nee? How many of us know Watchman Nee? How many of us know that Watchman was not his name? He gave himself the name Watchman to match his ordination in the spirit. The same thing with the man called Witness Lee. The name Witness is not his Chinese name. He took upon that name to match his ordination in the spirit. He saw that he was a witness and took that name. Watchman Nee saw that he was a watchman and took that name. So when he was spending 20 years in prison, he was willing to die for what he believed in, because he had met God by experience. Our generation has not learned how to live accurately for him. We are talking about dying for him. When we don't even know how to live accurately, how can we die for him? Papa sent me to minister to a group of Chinese students. They invited him for a meeting, and he said, okay, you go and handle that meeting. And we did it online. And they were telling me, one of them after the meeting called me later to share some things with me, and was telling me about Watchman Nee's house. It's still under lock and